Envy is the mother of meddling, a powerful truth passed down from ancient wisdom. It tells us that where there is jealousy, there is also distraction, chaos, and unnecessary trouble. When a person is not content within, they turn outward and interfere. They criticize what they do not understand. They inject themselves into lives they were not invited into. They focus on what others have rather than what they could build for themselves. Jealousy is not just an emotion, it is a poison, and once it enters the mind, it leads to action, not constructive action, but meddling, destructive action, gossip, judgment, manipulation, blame. You see it all around, people wasting time, watching the lives of others, speaking about others, competing in secret, trying to pull others down because they feel behind. But what they do not realize is that envy is a mirror. It reflects our own insecurities, our own doubts, our own belief that we are not enough. So we try to control what we cannot have. We meddle, we sabotage, we get lost in other people's stories instead of writing our own. A wise person does not meddle. They master themselves. They focus inward, they tend to their own garden, and they grow it beautifully. They look at success with admiration, not resentment. They ask, how, not why. Then they seek lessons, not excuses. Envy is born from comparison, and comparison is a thief. It steals your time, your peace, your purpose. And once it steals those, you begin chasing what was never yours. You begin meddling in what does not concern you, and you drift further away from your own path. Look within. Are you wasting your strength in jealousy? Are you watching others instead of working on yourself? Are you talking about people or building something worth talking about? If your energy is scattered, if your mind is filled with noise, if your days are lost to distractions, ask yourself, am I envious? Am I meddling? Am I forgetting my mission? The strongest minds are focused minds, and focused minds do not meddle. They create, they build, they grow. So guard your energy, guard your heart, celebrate others, but stay in your lane, because where envy lives, chaos follows, but where purpose leads, greatness grows. You were not born to be a spectator. You were born to be a creator. You were not made to meddle in shadows, but to rise in your own light. So cut the cords of envy, free yourself from the prison of comparison, and watch your power return. You don't need to tear down. You need to build up. You don't need to watch. You need to work. And you don't need to meddle. You need to master. Envy is the mother of meddling, but purpose is the father of peace. Choose wisely.